Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to try drawing a skull. I'm going to draw two skulls. I'm going to draw one from imagination and one with references. So we're going to start with the one from imagination. I don't have my references up. I did find them already, so I do remember what they look like. But that still counts as imagination. I don't know. Alright, we're going to start with the head. Let's start with a head. We're going to draw it in this top corner too, because I want to draw the from reference one right here and relatively big, which I'm just going to plan that out right now so I don't forget. Okay, it's very light, but it's fine. So let's draw it from front view. Yep, sure, okay. I'm pretty sure the chin has like a little dip in the bone there. The eye holes are not just circles. Alright, yep. This is looking... I'm fully realizing now I have no idea what a skull looks like. Alright. There's something, some jaw. There's a jaw exists. I'm not giving it teeth because I don't want to, but it would have teeth. You know, I'm not gonna erase it. This is the from imagination one anyways, so it's fine. Alright. It's beautiful, trust me. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And then we'll draw the top of the skull, and then we'll move on to drawing it with a reference. It's beautiful. Let me pull my reference up now. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. That's like a 1-for-1 copy. Yep. Skull. I didn't forget how to spell skull. You forgot how to spell skull. Okay, what are we doing? Drawing a skull. Let's go ahead and start with a line, because that's how we start these. Okie dokie. Should we start with an actual, like, chin and face? We'll just do a shitty one, not really a super good one. I actually want it up here. I'm not trying to do like a super nice looking one because it's gonna be, well, bone, so I don't need it to be super nice looking. Alright, we're gonna start with the eyes because I think it'll be easier if I have the eyes and then move down to the nose and then the cheekbones. I think it'll be easier if I just have something bigger to go off of. I'm also gonna possibly, I'm not gonna say this for sure, but possibly try to like shade it and make it look all like depth and stuff. But I'm not gonna guarantee that because I don't know. If this takes like a really long time and then I just don't feel like doing it anymore, I'm not gonna force myself to do it. Alright. Yep, there we go. You know, I could actually probably just like put a circle and then put the eye in it. Now, this is the sketch. We can be messy, which I need to be, because this needs to be bigger. Alright. These are not going to be identical, but you know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. He looks beautiful. I have no idea how to draw a skull. Did I mention that? Okay, so now we gotta do the nose, which has a little part that like goes up and in. Alright, yep, that's a nose if I've ever seen one. Alright, what now? The cheekbones, yes, let's move on to the cheekbones. Alright. I have drawn a skull before, a very long time ago. Probably like 200 days ago, I drew a skull, and I said I was going to practice drawing skulls because I wanted to practice drawing skulls. I never did that, though. I drew that skull, and then after drawing that one, I never drew another one because just did not feel like doing that. So I have not drawn a skull in quite some time. But I think it would be cool to be able to draw a realistic looking skull. So, I'm gonna try to learn. But, I don't know. Yep, most even thing I've ever seen in my life. Alright, let's go right there. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and make his head shaped. Alright. Which this skull is not perfectly round. Alright, there's also like some lines on it and stuff. I don't care. How do we do this? I don't know. Thinky. He does not have teethers, so we shall give him some teethers. That is his teethers. I shall detail them later, maybe. I say maybe because I do not want to. I don't want to draw the teeth. I did not want to draw them since before I started. Before doing this, I was thinking to myself, I want to draw a skull, but do I? I don't want to draw the teeth. So I almost didn't draw this because I didn't want to draw the teeth. So. Alright. Yep. Beautiful, amazing, and perfect. Now what? Draw the rest of it. What are we doing? Drawing some shit. Put the jawbone in. Because they have jawbones. That's how it works. That's how your freaking bones connect. Alright. You know, for a skull, I really should have just drawn this for the one for imagination. This is how I used to draw skulls when I was a wee little one. You go like this, you go like this, and then you give it the teeth, and boom, there you go, you got yourself a skull. And I used to give it like, I used to always give it crossbones, but because I was incredibly super smart, this is how I would draw the bones. And a lot of the times they would end up not being connected to each other. That's how I used to draw it when I was younger. Like, how old am I now? 18? So like 10 probably. I don't know ages. Alright. There we go. There we go. What are we doing? This is too close, but I don't care. We're gonna leave it there. Alright. If you ever want to know what I'm thinking, you can tell, because I start tapping the freaking page. Alright. How the fuck does this work? This makes no sense. Why isn't it just like a square? Why can't I just draw this? Wow, it's a skull. I forgot what it was called. Okay, so this is the teethers. This is where the teeth is. That's where we put the line. This is where we shall put this line, and we're just going to start drawing in the jaw, because I think it might be easier to put those pieces in once we have the rest of the jaw. I don't know, I'm procrastinating them anyways, so might as well get something done. Okie dokie, get this and connect it like all the way out there. And then what we do, we grab this little line and make ourselves a connection. And it's beautiful, is it really? No, it looks way too much this way when it needs to be this way. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what to do. We can try adding some lines. Alright. I do feel like that made it a little bit better, but it's still the issue of I don't know what I'm doing, so we still have that issue. Okie dokie. Pretend like you know what you're doing and just start putting some lines down. Why am I singing the fucking movie theater theme song? Whatever. Okie dokie. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful chin. It's beautiful. I mean, look at it. It's got like all the things that a chin has. Yep, it's amazing. Alright. Now, is there anything else that I'm missing on this skull? I don't think so. I think this is all the main features. So now we need to make it look more like a skull. I don't know how to do that. How long did this take me? This took me 11 minutes. And now we need to figure out how to do this. Should we use special pencils? I have the special blending pencils. Like the soft pencils. I don't use them though, so I'm not going to. I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to actually, because I'm not used to using them. I'm not gonna know how to use them. I mean, I don't know if there is a way to use them, a way not to use them. I don't know. Never used them. So we're gonna just kind of just do whatever, really. We're gonna use this pencil just because it's the one that I have in my hand. Alright. We're gonna shade the eyes in. Actually, you know what? I should get rid of this line here. And because of doing that, I might need to erase my shading. Alright. How do we do this? It's darker right here, so why is it darker there? I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's try and like do this like go like this. Hold on. Alright. What am I doing, you may ask? I really don't know. Random stuff and hoping something works. I do have a blending stick that I can use to make things smooth, but I don't actually like that blending stick because it makes everything look smooth, and I don't like it. I think when it's all smoothed out by the blending stick, it looks much worse than with the lines, because it makes it look all smudgy and wrong. I don't like it. So we're not going to do that. Could it be skill issue because I don't know what I'm doing? That is probably what it is. But shut up. I don't care. Let's go ahead and shade in this eye too. And then we will start shading around the nose and then the rest of the face. This one we're not even going to bother with trying to like get it like all weird like that, because I was realizing I'm probably gonna have to make all this darker anyways because of the nose. Right. Also, I'm switching pencils because I'm more used to shading with this pencil. There we go. Even though this pencil is about like 2 fucking millimeters long right now, I need to grab another one. But I don't feel like it. Before I can use them, I have to mark these pencils. You can see it has little knife marks on it. This is Cheddar. This is the, 7th generation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 8th one. So the next one will be the 9th one. It's all the exact same brand of pencil. I've just been calling them Cheddar. I put them all in a box. I have them all. they're all in this box. The cheddar home. And multiple things fell over when I grabbed that. Probably because there was multiple things on top of it, and I did not think before. I was like, yeah, let me grab the bottom thing on this stack. I'm sure that'll be fine. Alright. So, we gotta go like this. Gotta try and give this thing some depth. How does one do that? Darker areas need to be darker. Let's try and shade in the direction that the light should be going to. How do we do that? I don't know. I don't shade that much anymore. And, I'm not a professional. Alright. It doesn't look like I'm doing much. And that's because I'm not. But we might. Alright. Let me go ahead and try and add like a little dip there. Because the eye is gonna go like that. And then that. I feel like this might actually be easier for me to shade if I were to do it like hatching like I normally do, because it is something that I actually understand to an extent. So we could try to do something like that. Basically just do what I know how to do, but try to expand upon it. This is what we're gonna try to do. I don't really know. Alright. Go ahead and go like that. Add some straight lines here. And then some more lines here. Try to make them not too harsh, but not too soft. Okay, get back on reference. I still need you today. A lot of the times I just let my references turn off because it's like I'm not using you anyways. Today we are. Because I don't know how the skull is shaped, so it's very necessary that we still have it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these teeth. Honestly, I don't want to draw them, and I don't know how to shade them. So we might not. I might just genuinely skip that because I don't want to do it. But I don't know. We're just going to put it off for the last thing, and then it's either going to be, well, now we have to do this, or, yeah, I'm not doing this. Then we'll have a decisive decision. Alright, go like this, that, to try and make it look like it's curved inside. Is it working? No, but we can pretend like it is. It's beautiful. Nothing changed. Okay, there, add the lines like this. Add the lines like this. This would be really cool if this turns out well. Alright. Go like this. Alright. It's not looking terrible, but it's not looking like a lot. Like, it doesn't really seem like I'm doing too much to it, and it's all very light. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll be more as I go on and keep adding to it. I don't really know. But we're gonna keep going like this and just try and make it better. There we go. There we go. Yep, sure, that's good enough. The eye here needs to be darker now. There. There. And there. Sure, sure, sure. Alright, what now? Go like this to darken in here, because this needs to be darker. Alright. I don't think there's going to be any me shading this inside bit correctly, so I'm just going to shade it in like this. Because I don't really think that I'm going to be able to get that to really look like a actually like deep hollow hole or anything like that. So it's going to be what it is. Badly shaded. I don't know why I put all those lines on it. Not entirely sure how I even did that, but that's fine. Alright. There we go. Add lines to try and give it curve. I want to make straight lines and just kind of curve the straight lines. I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing, so. Alright, now it's got a brow, or the brow, so we can start changing the direction of these lines. There, do that. Do that. This area doesn't need to be shaded like heavily because this is the top and there's like light on it. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I am just spamming stuff, hoping something's gonna come together or like snap and I'm gonna be like, oh, this is it. So far, that's not happening. So far, he still looks like this. But it's not terrible. It's just not quite amazing. Alright. Let's try to start adding some extreme shadows, because maybe that's what it's missing. Some extremes. Because that'll make it better, hopefully. Alright, I don't actually know how to shadow this. So we're just going to mess around and kind of hope that something comes to mind. And if nothing does, then we're screwed. Also, I am very much realizing now how just disproportionate I accidentally made this skull. It was fully unintentional, but I made this skull quite disproportionate. Go ahead and shade that in, shade that in. Sure, that's fine. Now, what though? This. But how do we shade this exactly? I don't really know. There we go. Let's go ahead and add some lines, do some stuff like this. There we go. Okay. Add these lines. Now go like that. Perfecto. Okay, what now though? Now go like this. There we go. Okay. Now this. Now this. There we go. This isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It still looks like it does, but what it looks like isn't that bad. but I still not drawing the teeth. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not drawing the teeth. That would be too much work. I don't know what else to do exactly to, like, make this look more. I'm trying to add stuff, but I'm not really getting much of anywhere. Alright. I'm just trying to get some of the gaps out of this because they're annoying me. I have no idea what to do. Add some even harsher harshes, because honestly the harsher ones are kind of mellowed down. Try to, like, do this a bit. Add some shade. Maybe the light's coming over from here now, so we've got like half of the skull that's darker than the other. That's not how this is lit, or the skull I'm looking at is lit, but you know what? Whatever, gotta add something. Alright, so that would mean that this would be like the darkest area over here. And here. Alright. There. And then let's try and dark this fucking eye for like the 5th time. Because apparently, I don't know if I'm just smudging it or if it's just because everything else is getting darker and I'm just realizing how light that I keep accidentally filling these in. Alright, then we'll do the nose too. And there we go, and I think that's gonna be it. There. Are we good? Can we smooth this out just a bit? There. I think we're just gonna end it here because I really don't know what else to add, so yeah, we're ending it here. It's not bad. It's very messy. You can see all the sketchiness and stuff, but I was kind of going for something like that, but then I was also not at the same time because I was trying to do 2 things at once and just didn't quite reach what I was trying to. But it's not bad, honestly. It's not bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this again. I'm not sure. Alright. See you next time.